You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Beyond the Gates fans, I've got your weekly spoilers for November 10th through the 14th. We're going to talk about Hayley getting all hot and bothered and Kat being absolutely enraged. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt. If you're not following us, please reach down, click that subscribe button. Let's get into it. So just off the bat, the spoilers for Monday show a rerun episode. Now, what's strange about this is that Tuesday is the federal holiday. That's when Veterans Day is. So I don't know why they're rerunning Monday. There's a chance they got the spoilers flipped for Monday and Tuesday, or you never know, they may also rerun on Tuesday. BTG loves to do reruns, probably because they don't have a whole pile of old episodes to fall back on. So I'm going to go with the presumption that the spoilers issued were accurate. So going off the official spoilers, it is a rerun on Monday, November 10th. They are rerunning the episode from September 22nd. That was the episode right after Kat told Tomas he was bad in bed, and he said she was the problem. Also in that episode, Andre and Dani went to Vegas, went to the wedding chapel, got hitched by drag queen Anita. Eva talks to Martin about Barbara being Leslie's mom, and Eva also got to meet June and find out she was Tyrell and Samantha's mom. That same episode, Tomas showed up and told Eva about the bad sex situation with Kat, and Nicole told Anita that Ted banged Leslie. June got to meet Anita and was fangirling over her. So, and again, it's really bizarre because Tuesday is the federal holiday. So maybe we'll get 2 reruns. Maybe these will be flipped. So proceeding as with the officially released spoilers, Tuesday, November 11th will be episode 170. Hayley sets her sights on Izaiah after Bill introduces them, which is funny because Izaiah mistakenly thinks that very young Hayley is Bill's niece. She's not, but she's definitely young enough to be his niece or his daughter. And then after they meet and Hayley gets an eyeful of sexy Izaiah, Hayley gets on a call, presumably with her cousin Randy, and says she is on a side quest to get to know Elon's hot other son, Izaiah. And of course, Hayley's playing with fire because right now she's poisoning her hot hubby, Bill, and now planning to hook up with Izaiah, who is somebody that Bill knows. I just think she's got too many irons in the fire right now. I can't wait till she gets caught. But at the same time, I don't want her to go away because I think Hayley's a good little villain. Also on Tuesday, we've got Smitty bickering with Martin over parenting their teen kids. I think Smitty is mad about the whole Martin quitting Samantha's job for her without talking to Samantha's bad enough, but Martin should have talked with Smitty. These guys don't always communicate well. And I actually agree with Kat when she was telling Martin that she is actually a good influence on Samantha because she waited till she was in her 20s to lose her V card in a serious relationship. She didn't just give it away to some rando, which is what Samantha's trying to do with Nathan. I think Martin should have Kat talk to Samantha. She's probably the best one to convince Samantha not to sleep with her crush, Nathan, and to wait on somebody better rather than Martin's heavy-handed stuff, which is not working out well. Chelsea and Tomas try to play peacemaker as Kat declares war on Eva. Serious daddy issues because Kat is so mad because Eva casually called him dad, which Ted had asked her to do. Also on Tuesday, Izaiah talks to somebody about his issues with his dad, Elon. Maybe he's talking to Bill. Maybe he's talking to Jacob. Maybe he went back over to see Joey. On Wednesday, November 12th on Beyond the Gates, it's episode 171. Spoilers have Dani getting ready for that Forrester Creations shoot, but she's still back in the DMV. She's packing for the trip, trying on outfits, doing all this stuff to get ready. She's talked Andre into it. And speaking of him, he gets a talking to from Anita and Vernon, his in-laws, that is long overdue. And I wonder if Anita and Vernon are going to warn Andre, don't hurt Dani. walk away now or stick with it, but we can't have her hurt again the way that Bill did. Derek and Ashley's breakup is definitely a done deal, by the way. Naomi is there for Ashley as she moves on, and of course she's a little disappointed that Andre has said he was falling in love with his wife, but nonetheless, she's done with Derek and has got to figure her stuff out. Derek is leaning on Shanice on Wednesday, but they are not getting romantic. There is something else coming for him even before he's out of that wheelchair. And Ted is actually supposed to be seeing Shanice before too long. I wonder if he is going to bring her as his +1 to Winterfest. On Thursday, November 13th, Beyond the Gates spoilers for episode 172 have Vernon worried that his secret is going to be outed. Now, he's gone over to the hotel and met secretly with Sharon before, and next week, Vernon is meeting Sharon at Uptown on the sly, and he's saying something about, he hopes no one finds out about their secret meeting. It all sounds very tawdry. So something dodgy could be going on, or this may be more innocent. Maybe it is a sweet surprise for the Winterfest gala. But also, I was thinking about that long-running spoiler about Vernon writing an original song. I don't think it's for Thanksgiving. I think it's for Christmas. So maybe Sharon is working with Vernon on the song that he's writing for Anita. Plus, Nicole says yes to something that Ted wants, but says there will be consequences. So I'm just wondering if it's something to do with the Winterfest gala. Also on Thursday, we've got Derek heating up with a coworker. So I wonder if there's a female firefighter or an EMT that he's going to get close to. He's not wasting any time, clearly. Plus, Smitty runs into Kat and things are awkward. And I think a big part of that is that he does not agree with how Martin has handled things with Kat or with Samantha. Andre and Dani make a decision about their future. By the end of the week, they're at the airport heading off for a honeymoon trip to Los Angeles for this Forrester Creations photo shoot. On Friday, November 14th, we've got Beyond the Gates spoilers for episode 173. Vanessa helps out a friend when she is reminded of Doug, which is very sweet. Also this week, Vanessa's talking to Joey at his casino, and she tells him he's addicted, and he says casually, "If I didn't love you," and she's like, "What? Wait, what?" Joey is definitely in love. Also, he's demanding answers from Randy when he busts him in a lie, and I think it's this whole thing about Hayley. Anita has to calm Leslie down. She may be upset about the Winterfest tie-in with her mom Barbara's mental health issues, and I wonder if Anita is going to let Leslie be involved to some extent to get her to chill out. Plus, Naomi and Jacob have dinner with Bill and Hayley, and they find out something startling. And I wonder if they found out that Bill just bought Hayley a house in her name, or if Bill is telling them he hasn't been feeling well since his health was already compromised, and now Hayley, of course, is poisoning him.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.